Hello, everybody, and you are watching The Roman Show. I just want to say thanks for watching, and you know what time it is? It's morphin' time.
Rodolph Roman of The Roman Show, and what a pleasure to have Jason David Frank to my left. We've had several phone conversations, but now I get to meet you in person. And first I want to talk to you about the Florida Supercon. What a turnout. I saw such a huge line. They took a picture of you as the White Ranger earlier today. You were as a Green Ranger. Tell me about the reception that the people are giving you out here tonight.
Well, I first of all, I love Florida, and coming to Miami was awesome. I travel around pretty much the world, you know, and I don't know, I've always loved Florida. The people down here just have a different vibe, you know, it's the Miami vibe, and fans are just awesome, and I just love reaching out to the fans, you know, and every city I go to, they show me the same love, that same JDF love everywhere. So, you know, I'm just excited, and it's cool because I get a chance to meet little kids all the way up to who knows how old.
Jason, tell me some of the conversation you have with the fans out here. One in particular that always just keeps coming up, and I would assume maybe, you know, when are you gonna get back to the show or whatnot, or maybe a movie?
Yeah. Well, what's going on right now is obviously, I film for Nickelodeon for Super Mega Force next year, so I'll be back on there. So all the fans definitely want to hear about that. I was returning my Green Ranger, and every fan's asking about my fighting. You know, so it's one of those things where I've kind of overbooked myself, but I'm gonna make sure I'm a man of my word. If I tell my fans something, I'm gonna be there, sick or not. I'm there, you know, and I haven't really let fans down now, and I'm probably not going to. So I would say the most common questions today is when they're going to see me fight again, want to see me kick some butt, and how did it feel to be the Green Ranger again after all these years, you know? It's the 20th year anniversary, so.
We had some WWE folks in here, and one of the questions obviously that I have from one of our listeners, Thomas Oliver, he says that would you ever consider WWE as a career option?
You know what? I'm telling you, if they booked me on a show, I will promise ratings for everyone. I took a picture with Hurricane Shane. I talked to the $1 Million Man about stuff, and I think the more fans that I have, which is a strong base, I would love to do something like that. I mean, honestly, I think the wrestling's pretty cool, and I do give those guys a lot of respect because it's a lot of training and a lot of jumping and all this other stuff, and I'm sure it's hard on their body, but I definitely would give it a shot. So come on, bring it.
CM Punk, Jean-Claude Van Damme, those are two guys that you actually would love to challenge in an actual MMA fight. Have you heard anything from them?
No, I saw CM Punk last week, and he's a great guy. We talked a little bit about his training career, and you know, in the mixed martial arts world, it's you know, it's to get fights, you have to create that controversy. And I haven't heard. I don't know if he's in a contract or what's going on, but Van Damme, I haven't heard anything from you. So come on, Van Damme, give me a call. Let's make it happen. Fans want to see it. I think it'll be an exciting fight, and he wants to fight. So everyone's saying, well, I fight an old man. Hey, I'm turning 40, so let's make this happen, all right? Let's just make it happen.
Age is nothing but a number.
That's right, buddy.
All right, I got to ask you here another question from one of our fans, Noel Soto. He says, and forgive me if I'm not getting the right pronunciation of this, but it says, do you still play the flute dagger or do you play something with a robotic Godzilla?
Yeah, it's that's the dragon. That's the dragon flute that I call upon the dragon Zord. So just like water you see behind us now, if I went toot 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 toot, the big dragon Zord would pop out. So but you know, I don't play the flute often, but when I do, I call the dragon Zord.
I remember we used to do that. Now, some of the stuff I saw that the helmet you had, that's the original one?
Yeah, I have several. Well, that one's made by Anarchy, but I'm telling you, these prop masters make better helmets than the show. You know, I have the original Dragon Dagger, and I've seen so many better Dragon Daggers. I have quite a few things at home, the Green Ranger suit, Black Ranger suit. I'm kind of glad that's more of a replica because I had a fan the other day turn and was so excited to meet me, they knocked the helmet off the table. I was like, what? But it cracked. But anyway.
I saw one of your friends too. They had the actual
communicator. Yeah.
Where did they sell that? Do you have it?
Oh my gosh, you guys can get them online. Like I said, there's a lot of amazing prop masters out there now that are doing really good replica stuff. Like you can't even tell the difference. And I got that communicator from a friend of mine, Tony, and someone made it, but I actually used it on the show for Megaforce. So we needed a communicator, so I actually used that one that he got me.
Now, some of the original Rangers were here, and the voice of the Rita was here. The actually played the back. Did you get to meet up with them today or talk to them?
You know, I always meet up with my guys. Some of the other co-stars were here and stuff like that. for some reason at conventions, I'm way over here and they're way over here, and then I'm completely swamped. But I do catch up with them often. I know Dave's in there now, and if I don't get a chance to catch up with them, I do the good old text messaging, which I'm pretty good at. So.
And I gotta ask you last question. We were talking about your fighting career. You're also promoting your Jesus Don't Tap, Jesus Didn't Tap clothing line. But through all this tours that you do, you gotta find some time to get in shape. I mean, you're in great shape. So how do you do it, man?
Well, it's early in the morning, cardios. What I like to do is train. See, because all my shows are usually on the weekends. So I'll train hard during the week because I know I got to train in the weekends. And sometimes it's, when I say exhausting, I don't mean that in a bad way, but every fan that I meet, I got to make sure that it's a new, even though I heard the questions a million times, I got to refresh it. So if someone says, what's your favorite color? I'm not like other people who be like, green, dude. I already told you, I'm like, oh, well, I mean, probably the Green Ranger. And you got to keep that energy going all day long because they're so excited to meet you. And the last thing I want to do is be like, yeah, how's it going? Because, I've met a lot of people on tour. I'm not going to mention names, but I was so disappointed in meeting these people. And I was like, I ain't never going to take a picture with that guy again. So it's got to be a pleasant experience. And obviously Supercon, the fans are already happy with the show. And the con fans are my fans, so I want to make sure that they go home with a great experience. And it does take a lot of energy, but everyone knows me. I'm full of energy, and it's not just Red Bull.
Green Ranger versus White Ranger, who wins?
Well, man, that's a tough one, but I'd probably have to say the green. Don't say the white one. Come on, guys. You probably know that. I'd probably say the green.
UFC 162 Saturday, Anderson Silva versus Chris Weidman. Who are you picking to win?
Man,
I think Silva, that's it. It's allowed.
I got a tattoo on my foot of the B, his Muay Thai B, Anderson Silva. I'm gonna say Silva. I think people just always say the same thing. Oh, he's got a chance. They got a chance. So-and-so's got a chance. Of course, everyone's got a chance. This is mixed martial arts, but I still got to stick with my boy Anderson. So that's what I predict. And if this prediction is wrong, please don't post this.
And if he wins, I'm sure you could reach out to him for the training techniques if you fight Van Damme.
Yeah, well, definitely, man. I know that for sure.
Jason, thank you so much.